Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To some of you and peace out to the rest of you. Black heart, black mind, black in, again. Listen closely. Gentlemen, if ladies come into the manosphere, it's okay. You're not to blame for them for their deciding to come in. It's their decision. What they say towards us is not your fault per se. Whether they come in like Cynthia G, or whether they come in like Jessica X and Kendra D. It doesn't really, you're not to blame for either one, to be honest with you. What I want you to understand is that when they do come in, period, you must not be so loose with the wallet because you're so impressed when they come in the way that the last two I mentioned came in. They came in respectfully and not combatively. And, you know, my hat goes out, my hat comes off to them. You return peace with peace. So I'm not here to condemn them or to blast them. There's no reason to. But what I am going to tell you is that when you were sitting up here and you start getting really, really loose with the wallet and you start boosting their subscriber numbers overnight, that says something about you. It's not that they don't deserve the subscribers. It's just that if you don't deserve, if O'Shea Duke Jackson does not deserve the overnight growth, if Kevin Samuels does not deserve an overnight growth, if Angerman did not deserve an overnight growth, if BGS did not deserve this and they had to work and put in the time and build up the audience to which they've now built up, then so do these ladies. They're not wrong. You provided a shortcut in many cases for no reason. This is on you. And this does say something about a lot of you. This is not about me because I don't monetize my channel. And I've already assumed that I'm not going, as a matter of fact, I assumed I would never get up to 900 subscribers. I got up to 1,800. Shouts out to you. But I did not expect this. However, when she waltz in and they get this overnight following and explodes overnight and they're getting big old cash apps, 50 US, 50 pounds, 50 euros, one after the other, like what we're seeing. I'm gonna tell you, gentlemen, understand this. Congratulations to them. Well, I want to say that, but I can't because you made that too easy. I can't even congratulate them because you made it too easy. You just handed them the finish line again, and that says something. It's not wrong that you listened, and it's not wrong that you returned respect with respect and returned peace with peace. It is wrong that if there is a finish line, you handed it over. They didn't even realize they were in a race or a competition. You may have thought it wasn't either. But see, keep this in mind. This also proves our camp's superiority to the opposite camp. One of the ways I can tell you that this proves this is that, simply put, you can go in and you can simp for the gynocracy and the matriarchy. You're not going to build an audience overnight because of that. You'll still have to work your way up to a sizable audience. And if you're trying to make money, you got to work your way up to a good income. You understand? You see how that works? You have to go through these steps. Even if you go and you simping and you become a mandingo or a gynocrat goon, it's the same thing. What we were supposed to do is we were supposed to give them a chance. And we were supposed to let them work their way up to the audience bases they have and to the income they might have gotten. And they may not be making a ton of money that way. Maybe not a ton, but they're making more in less time than what any of us would have been able to make, those of us who choose to monetize, which I myself have not chosen. So this isn't even about my money. This is about yours. Keep this in mind too. They don't have to have this kind of money to find someone. You were giving up what it may take for you to find someone to the one that don't need it to find somebody, if that's what your goal is. And most of you do want to find someone. Okay, all right. Well, you better keep your money to do it. They don't have to have it. Because understand this, we're still in an environment in which yours is undervalued and even negatively valued. And theirs is not. We're still in that kind of situation. So stop playing yourselves, gentlemen. Don't do it. You're just lucky that in these two cases, they're not making fun of you for it. But in all honesty, if they turned around tomorrow and said, you know what, how can we respect them? Look how, if they start thinking about this and they hear what I'm saying now, they would have every right to say, you know what, why should we respect them? Look how easy they made this. I mean, I admitted that they were right when they were right about something, and look at the financial rewards I got for it. And now, because so many of them sent me so much, none of them now can financially qualify for me. It's just like, you know, the clothed, uncam up version or non-camming up version of OnlyFans to a certain extent. Cut that mess out. If you got to earn them draws, they got to earn your dollars, no matter who they are. Them draws ain't free no matter who you are. Your dollars ain't free no matter who they are. Certainly not big amounts of it. Some of you might say, well, that ain't tricking if you got it. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm telling you, that's what you did to a certain extent. And there are those of you that sent in these large amounts because you wanted to support that so that they could go and tell other ladies, which is cool, but that's not necessarily what I'm hearing. If that's why, then at least say right off the bat, that's why you're doing it. Even then, I'm not really sure. I'm really not. Because I'm just going to be honest. Again, we have made things too easy. And I don't expect even the good ones to appreciate or respect that about us just because they're generally good people, at least where men are concerned. I don't expect that. They still have every right to say, well, okay, so I was appreciated, but I was overly rewarded. Come on now, they don't do this to each other. They have every right to lose respect at this point. You handed it to them. I hope that this helps until the day that it's no longer true. Thanks for listening. Blackout. Assalamu alaikum. Black, heterosexual, broke male power just because they don't like it.